Apple's AirPod Max. I haven't seen an oddly looking product like this in a while from Apple, but not only that, I haven't seen a product get this much attention. The last known product that was getting this much attention was just the first generation AirPods. Now, after spending like a full day with the new AirPod Max, purposely going through the settings, finding some nifty tricks, some actually interesting features that wasn't mentioned on Apple's website, that I want to share with you guys so that everybody can really benefit from this hefty premium price tag in case you did pick up the AirPods Max. So without further ado, here are all the tips and tricks, hidden features that every AirPod Max owner needs to know. Let's get started.
Alright, so first thing first, let's just start off by making sure that your device is on the latest iOS 14 firmware update. At the time of making this video, the supported update that gave us AirPod Pro Max features was iOS 14.3. So if you're on that or greater, you're good. You're all set. So let's start off with the basics and work our way up to the more complex stuff. Starting off with the digital crown. A single tap will pause whatever audio track you're listening to. A single press again will resume. A double press will skip to the next track. A triple tap will take you back to the previously listened track. And when receiving a phone call, a single tap answer a call, another tap will hang up. Easy as that. You may also still continue using your Apple Watch to skip through or pause tracks, as well as use your iPhone or whatever pair device you're listening to, of course. Now, interesting settings can be found in the Bluetooth section on your phone by tapping the little eye icon right here. An interesting setting is the digital crown setting. You can actually change the side of the rotation you wanted to be able to raise or lower the volume. So this is a personal preference. I recommend tinkering with this until you find a preference that you personally like. Now, these headphones do have automatic ear detection. This is awesome, but can become annoying because technically these are over-ear headphones. You may want to leave them over your neck but still be able to listen to your music. If you want to go ahead and disable the automatic ear detection, just go down here where it says automatic head detection. Just disable that, and now whenever you put these headphones around your neck or something, you can still listen to your audio. And then if you go up here, this is also where you could come in and edit the name of these AirPods if you want to give it a unique name, like you see how I have mine. Space gray, right? And right above here you have the noise control, which I'll talk more about in a little bit, but you can also adjust it here. And then right here you can check mark if you want to have off toggled. By having off toggled, now whenever you press the mode button on the headset itself, this little button, it will actually switch between the noise cancellation, transparency, and off to give you the best battery life. If you're trying to squeeze as much juice as possible, just leave it off. But I personally don't like doing that, so I just uncheck mark it. Now, spatial audio was new for AirPods Pro, and I'm happy to hear that these are also equipped with spatial audio. In case you're not familiar how spatial audio works, instead of listening to me and explaining how it works, just go down here and see where it says see and hear how it works. Click on this and it'll actually play like a cool little demo, so you get a better understanding how it works. And trust me, I love enabling it, and I recommend you should too after you gave the demo a try. Now, all new Apple products, especially AirPods, including the AirPods Max, they all have the automatic switching feature now. Whenever you have to answer a phone call on your phone while your headphones was connected to your computer or your iPad, it will automatically switch to that device. Now, in case it doesn't do that automatically, which has happened before, to manually override this, just simply, let's just bring up like an audio clip. The airdrop icon, press on this and manually select the AirPod Max, and that's how you manually connect it to one device in case it doesn't do that. But if whatever said reason you wanted to disable that entirely, this is where you could also go in and change that. Where it says connect to this iPhone under the same Bluetooth setting that we were looking at, select when last connected to this phone. Now it won't no longer do that. So that's how you could disable that if that becomes annoying. I like to leave it automatically because I just override it in case it doesn't do it automatically. Other important things to know about the AirPods Pro Max is the LED indicator underneath here. When plugged in, if this is a green light, that means the device is above 95%. But if it's below 95% and it's charging, the light will be amber. Now, whenever you have it unplugged, if this flashes green, that means it's above 50%. If it flashes amber, that means it's below 50%. That's just a quick understanding how the battery life indicator works with this LED. But if whatever some reason your AirPods is acting weird, by pressing and holding the digital crown and the power button right here for a couple of seconds, this will reset your AirPods. And if you continue holding it, this will put your device in pair mode. You can tell if it's in pair mode whenever the LED flashes white. And if you do happen to connect it to like another operating system device, like an Android device as a fine example, you maintain all the unique features of the AirPod Pro Max. I just said Pro. God damn it. Forgive me. You maintain all the features, so you can still use transparency mode, active noise cancellation. You can still control your music just like you could on iOS with the digital crown, like pause and play, skip track, and all that stuff. Just if you press and hold, you do lose the virtual voice assistant for some reason. That's it. And no, unfortunately, you cannot pair these to a PS5 nor an Xbox. I tried, yes. However, on a Nintendo Switch, as long as you have the appropriate Bluetooth receiver, you can pair these on. I'll link this one in the description down below. It worked. Just microphone didn't work, unfortunately. Other crucial things to also be aware of is when listening to your audio, if you want to change the EQ, you can. Just simply hop into your settings, go into the music section on your device, and where it says playback, tap on EQ, and here is where you could change that. And yes, you could play the music while you're adjusting it to find the best EQ settings that suits you. But unfortunately, it's not fully customizable. That's the only con. Now, while listening to audio, this could be a music, this could be a video, you could do audio sharing with the AirPod Max. If your device has a supported device like AirPods Pro or AirPods 2, or even some Beats headphones, they could just bring the device right next to your device, and you could begin pairing and sharing the audio just like this, and they're synchronized really well. You could adjust each device volume levels separately, and it works just like that in a matter of seconds. No need to pair a new device or anything like that. Now, safety features. There are some safety features that you could adjust. That could be found in the settings if you go down to sound and haptics, and where it says headphone safety, enable reduce sound, and here you can actually add a decibel you want to reduce. So if you're having hearing problems or you want to maintain your eardrums as long as possible, and you don't want to get that loud to the point where you may hurt yourself or damage your eardrums, you could set a level right here that will automatically reduce that decibel. And not only that, on top of here, it will actually keep track to the last 6 months. So if you go above that decibel, it'll tally it up right here for you. You may also find this information in the health app as well. And in case you're wondering, no, USB-C to lightning cable does not transfer audio, which means if you have this plugged into like your MacBook Pro as a fine example, it won't transfer the audio with wire. It will only do it with Bluetooth. But you can pick up this cable from Apple, and this is right now the only way you can actually listen to audio with a wire to your headphones. And if you try this method, this won't work too. I already tried. So save the money and just get this cable, unfortunately. Now, interesting iOS 14 and iPadOS tools to know about can be found in the Control Center by pressing and holding the volume icon where your AirPod icons are. By tapping, holding the volume and the mode button, you could quickly switch between the 3 different modes just like that, as well as adjust the audio. In here, you can also enable or disable the spatial audio feature as well. Now, if you don't have these 2 controls in your Control Center yet, I strongly recommend adding them, or at least be aware that they exist, by going into their settings and go into the Control Center, add announce messages with Siri, and I also recommend to add hearing. You can rearrange them however you like so, and now whenever you bring up the Control Center, you see them right here. Now, announce message with this enabled, as long as you're wearing the AirPods, when you toggle this and it's turned on, whenever you receive an incoming message, Siri will automatically tell you who it's from and read you the message, and you could reply with the AirPods. And you could turn that off right here. Additional thing is the hearing. This is how you activate live listening. By simply tapping on it and turning it on, not only do you hear yourself, but you can also see the decibel levels of your surrounding. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off because I'm hearing myself. So what this basically allows you to do is basically it's like transparency mode, but you can leave your phone in a entirely different room and will transfer the audio that's surrounding your phone to the headset. So I guess you could use this to like spy on people. It's just a nifty tool that allows its users to get creative. Other recommended settings to do on your device is add the battery widget. With the battery widget, you can see the battery life right here on not just your other connected Apple devices like your Apple Watch and such, but also the AirPod Max right here. And if you somehow manage to lose these oversized headphones somewhere around your household, if you use the Find My app, you could locate them right here, just like you would if this was your iPhone, and you could make it so that it plays sound so you could locate it faster. And it will show you the little mini map as well as the last known location when it was last connected to your device. Now, tools on the Apple Watch, yes, you can manually pair them up to your Apple Watch by simply bringing up the control tab, tap the little airdrop icon and select them this way. Now whatever audio that you're listening to will be transferred from the Apple Watch to the headphones, as well as you can also change between the 3 different modes right here on your wrist. But no matter what, you may also still just ask Siri to switch between active noise cancellation or transparency mode. Other additional goodies is the case, when together, does let the AirPods Max stand up like this by itself. The ear cups, they're fully removable, and not only that, they're also marked here from left and right so you don't get the 2 mixed up, as well as you could purchase these separately in different colors if you want to mismatch them as well. It will get pricey, but you can do that. And when you take off the headphones and you put it on a flat surface without the case, if they're like this for 2 hours, it will enter into what Apple is calling it ultra low power stage, which is supposed to allow these headphones to last several months under a single charge while in this mode. But if you would like to have them enter this mode immediately, just place them back in this weird leather cage pouch thing, bra. Then in this mode, a 5-minute charge is said to give you at least an hour and a half of audio listening time. And even though these AirPod Max did not came with a power brick, I'll highly recommend picking up like a third party like this one. Extremely inexpensive and also support fast charging for your iPhone. I'll leave this one in the video description down below. This is my personal favorite because the prompts fold. But the benefits of leaving your device in the ultra low power stage is that this will allow the AirPod Max to instantly connect to any Apple device quickly instead of having to actually turn it off completely. So there's really no benefits of having the AirPod Max powered off completely if you hold down the power button. And lastly, if you sweat a lot, do not take these to the gym because these are not water resistant. That's it.
And there you have it, folks. And yes, these things are heavily loaded. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button, get subscribed, as I got more videos coming out, especially more revolving around the AirPod Max, as I plan on surfing the internet and finding some interesting accessories that are available and see if they're even worth picking up for the AirPod Max. If you'd like to watch more Apple related videos, feel free to go ahead and watch this video over here as I go through some awesome accessories for the latest generation Apple Watch. And then that video over there, that's just a video YouTube is recommending specifically for you. Thanks so much for watching, take care, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.